So one of the questions we get asked is, how do you set up these excellent agent pages? Let's take a look. First of all, what they are. What it is it's a page that you get. It looks something like this, and it can be formatted for any way you want. But your agent pages bec become like their own mini website, you could say, for each agent. You can see this has got his phone number, his email, a little bit of information here. This is kind of a little bit of uh, data that we just added in here, but if you start doing searches and things like that, everything is flagged for this agent. So if somebody starts running the search tool from here, then all these searches go back to this agent. So they'll get all the leads from that. So this is a great tool. This one's for Chico Homes. So you could buy a domain like petersellschicohomes.com, point it to this page, and now Peter's got a website. He's ready to go. I just want to show you a couple things about the setup of the page. So you set up these menus in your WordPress menu, and we'll take a look in a minute how you do that. And then they go to either different links on the page, like there's his listings. These are actually HTML anchors. There's the about information. I'd probably just adjust that a little bit lower so it could pop to here and show his picture. If we go, you can see there's some buyer information here. So if we click there, then that buyer's info is showing. If we hit sellers, then that buyer is actually changing to sellers because we have a tab in there. We even have this other why Chico in here. And so there's a space you can put in some more information. Using some tabs in here that are hidden in some sweet code, you can show all this information in here on these pages. And then as you move to a different agent, they'll have these exact same tabs up here. This will change for the agent and they'll get their own picture. So it becomes a good tool there. This is the menu that you'll set up inside of, we call it agents. You set it up in your regular WordPress site and it works with this wrapper. And then these links will just need to be set up to go to the place that they need to go on that page. You can just put those anchor links right there and that'll send it to the right page place. We can also set these up for you if you need that done. And the information that you're going to load in here, you actually go to the IDX Broker pages under User, then Agents, then Manage, then there's an Edit button. You come down here all the way to the bottom on the bio information. You'll push this button if it should say Turn WYSIWYG Off, and you click that, and then you load all this content in here. So I'm actually going to give you a link to all this content. You can see this has got tabs and code in it, so you can set up all those tabs inside of there and then put the information in that tab. If you don't want to mess around with tabs, you can just put regular bio information in there and how wonderful the agent is and load that information in right there, and then that'll just show up on every agent page. The tab is kind of an extra functionality, but it does add another level of sophistication or complication to it. So that's basically how you set up excellent agent pages. And then I just want to show you real quick. So what happens is if we go back here to the roster, and we want to look at some other agent, like say we want to look at Roseanne Bradley's page. You can see her page again loads up the same information. It's got her phone number and everything. All these pages just automatically set up now that we have this content on here. With hers, we set it up a little bit different so that she could just set up these different tabs in here, and they're actually displaying, and people can click around on that. If that's what you like, then that's great. And then when you click here, it takes you to these different sections. So those can also be set in. We can have some code for that for you also. So check it out, Excellent Agents.